sound যাবে না sound. Dear students, this is a
No.
so this is a digital photocalorimeter. We will do the practical of estimation of iron. Here we are making a complex with iron and thiocyanate, which impart a red, blood red color. We will make several different solution of iron with different concentration, and then we will make a calibration curve by this digital colorimeter, and then we will get the unknown sample concentration by comparing with the calibration curve. So first, how to operate this colorimeter? First, we have to ascertain at which wavelength we will do that practical. For that purpose, we are taking this solution. This is iron Fe3 plus with potassium thiocyanate. This is the red color. It is a medium concentration, approximately, not as certain how much. Just to get the idea at which.
Sir, what is this?
This is cuvette. This is called cuvette. This cuvette will be placed in this colorimeter groove. In this colorimeter, a light is coming, a light of beam is coming from here, and there are settings, forget it. This is the filter, 52, that means 520 nanometer, that is 540 nanometer, this is 620, this is 680. So let us start with 680. It is giving minus. 620. It is giving minus. 540. That is 0.19. 520. That is 0.84. 500. 0.66. 480. 0.57. 420 minus. So our highest is at 520, right?
520 nanometer.
Because 540 is less and 500 it is also less. So 520 filter is giving the highest result for this complex. That is the lambda maxima for this complex. That means at that particular wavelength, the absorbance is highest. That is 0.9 around. Okay, so when monochromatic light is passing through a solution, then some of the light is absorbed by this solution. This is the absorbance, and the remaining light is transmitted. So this is according to Lambert-Beer's law that we will discuss in other cases. কোনটা ছিল?
This one.
এইটা ছিল নাকি?
Oh, no, no, no. This was kept here.
হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ। এটা আমি এতে ব্যাক করছি।
Okay.
Now let me make rings.
Rinse with distilled water.
Let me resume it with distilled water. And then to make the instrument at 0, we need to put this cuvette in the machine at that particular wavelength 520. Let's set the instrument at 0.
Okay.
That is the water control. Now we will write one by one. Let us start with the samples. So first, wash it with water. Then this is the control solution. It does not contain any iron except all the things, that is water, HCl and thiocyanate. So let me have this full. Wipe out the side. We need a tissue paper, but now we are doing with a piece of cloth. Now this control should give us a value of 0, but here it is 0.02. So let us make this is 0.
Achha.
Now this is 0 point.
So no iron sample present here.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Now the first one, as we are going with the increasing concentration, so we need not wash it every time. So that is the first sample.
sample 1, this one.
Okay. So little bit mixing up. Value is 0.10. Sample set 1. Value is 0.10.
0.10. Okay.
দূরের পরে এটা 3.
This one 3.
Value is 0.16 at the same wavelength and at same setup. Point 23. Point 39.
0.39. Okay.
অনেকটা বেড়ে গেলাম।
পরপর আরো ডিপ হচ্ছে, কালার যত ডিপ হচ্ছে অবজারভেন্স তত বাড়ছে।
0.82 আগেরবার 82 ছিল 0.8
7 হ্যাঁ আচ্ছা দাদা এটা কি পসিবল যে খুব যদি ডিপ সলিউশন নিই মেশিনটা হয়তো রিড করলো না 1 দেখাচ্ছে
হুম
এরকম হয়
হুম সেক্ষেত্রে for very for higher concentration Lambert-Beer's law is not applicable. That does not hold good.
মানে ল্যাম্বার্ট-বিয়ার্স ল অনলি অ্যাপ্লিকেবল ফর ডাইলিউট সলিউশন
Dilute solution. 0.87 concentration বেড়ে যাচ্ছে আর এগোচ্ছে
মানে ভ্যালু অ্যাক্সিলারেশনটা কমে গেল হঠাৎ করে
পয়েন্ট 84 স্যাচুরেশন হয়ে গেছে সেটা
unknown
কি ছিল
unknown unknown
for unknown we need to use wash because its concentration may be low or high. 0.23
0.23
আশি 87 চৌষট্টি ঠিক আছে আর স্যাম্পেলের সাথে মেলার কথাতে
these are the values absorbance values
ফার্স্ট হচ্ছে এইটা
হুম
সেকেন্ড এইটা থার্ড হচ্ছে এইটা থার্ডের সাথে না থার্ডের সাথে তো মিলছে না ও থার্ড এইট
হুম হুম
হ্যাঁ
value matching with the third sample almost same color almost same so as Saurabh sir already told you that we have taken several concentration of iron solutions and subjected for colorimetric analysis that means we took the absorbance value and then what we got from the result that when there was no iron absorbance we got 0.02 and for the first sample it is 0.10 for the second sample it is 0.16 for the third sample it is 0.123 then for the next one 2 3 and so on these are the absorbance values okay so we have to calculate the concentration of the each solution before we can go through the concentration analysis of the unknown solution. What is the way to calculate the concentration of our unknown solution? Initially, for this experiment, we have taken FeCl3 as stock solution. FeCl3 as stock solution. Here, we need to calculate the amount of iron present in FeCl3. Stock solution actually carrying 34.3 mg per liter concentration. 34.3 mg per liter concentration. The stock solution concentration. Now, let us prepare a table. Here it is iron solution. Here it is serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Iron solution. Here it is absorbance, and here it is concentration. What actually we have done, we have taken one test tube and we have taken some amount of iron sample, we have taken some amount of water, we have taken some amount of HCl, and we have added some amount of potassium thiocyanate. When it will show its color, we took the absorbance value. Now if you increase the concentration of iron gradually, then color intensity also increase, that will increase the value of absorbance. So now initially we have taken 0 iron for the first set and we got absorbance 0.02, but we set the absorbance as 0. That is known as the calibration of an instrument. Now for second case, once we have taken 1 ml of iron sample, we got the absorbance 1 0. For set 3, we have taken 2 ml of iron sample and we have got the absorbance value 0.16. For the third case, we have taken 3 ml of iron sample, we have got the absorbance 0.23. For the fifth case, we have taken 4 ml of the iron sample, we have got the absorbance, and in case of 5 ml of iron sample, we got the absorbance 0.82. In case of 6 ml of sample, we got the absorbance 0.87, and then we took one unknown sample where we got the absorbance value 0.22. So this is the table. Now to get the concentration of a particular solution, let me go through the composition of the solution. For the first case, iron was 0. What was the mother solution concentration? Mother solution concentration is 34.3 milligram per liter. And what is the total volume of the solution? 10 ml. And then S. As it is 0, so S is 0. Leave it. For the second case, we have taken iron 1 ml of iron sample. So it is 34.3 10 into S1. So S1 will be 3.43. 3.43. For the second case, 2 ml iron sample we have taken. So 2 into 34.3, total volume is then S2. For the third case, 3 ml iron sample, 34.3 into 10 into S3. For the fourth case, 4 ml iron sample, 34.3, 10 into S4. So this is the way you just calculate the concentration and put the values. Once you got the concentration values, you just take one graph paper, put the concentration in x-axis and put the absorbance in y-axis. Okay. So you start from the origin 0 0, put the concentration in x-axis, put the absorbance value in y-axis. Now put the concentration 1 1 1 1 1 and plot the absorbance value. It will be like this. Then draw one straight line from the origin and it will pass through the base fitted points. It is not mandatory that all points. So it is not mandatory that all points must follow the line, but you draw the line, you should go through the base fitted points. Okay. Now you got the absorbance of unknown solution. It is 0.22. Put the unknown solution absorbance value. Let us say 0.22 is here. Let us say. Now draw one perpendicular over the line, from the line over the x-axis. So this intersection will be the concentration of the unknown iron solution. So finally you will get the concentration of the unknown iron solution. Okay.